at the end of 10 laps as they come to take the green flag in the final race in the halfway mark of the 2018 East Coast Bulldogs Super Utes. And we're underway here at Queensland Raceway as they fan out. Look at Cameron Crick trying to move down the inside of his teammate Mick Sieders, who finished third. To be careful through here, backs out just in time.
And speaking of backs out, Alexander had a massive moment. He couldn't catch it. And we've got another rollover. That's a big one.
And that's for Sieders, who's rolled over in turn number 2. A lot of contact, and he's gone as far as the concrete wall. It's rested on top. Tom Alexander, who came in sideways into turn number 1, tried to correct it. And then Mick Sieders caught up in the incident. Straight away, the ECB safety ute is called.
Yeah, so I did a quick count there, and Mick Sieders would have been 5 or 6 rollovers there. Again, I'm always happier to see a car come to a slow stop. I'm a little concerned about the way that that car is parked on that hill, but I can see Mick Sieders moving in there, so that's great images. I can see his green helmet. That tells us that he's okay. Always awkward to get out of a car when it's parked in that position, but we're always happy to see the drivers get out. So that started really at turn 1. Always the showman.
He's the showman. Wait till the helmet comes off.
Speaking of showman, exactly. He's all business at the front and very much a party at the back.
It's a real party at the back. There is the helmet coming off.
And we can only happy to joke about it now that we know that he's okay as he gets out of the car. And there's that very famous hairdo that I've alluded to over the course of the weekend. Possibly has bitten his tongue, is my read on that, by the look that he's just given the medical team. So this is going to take a little while to clean this up. We are under safety car. We'll see some replays in a minute once those packages are put together. But from what we saw, Matty, was Harris very much was tight and pinching Alexander to the inside. The two of them tried to run to the outside. Alexander got on the throttle. So let's have a look at these replays. Alexander in the blue 22 to the left of our shot. Harris on the outside. They did sweep in together. They made light contact there, but it's this point here where Alexander, the rear of the car, he's on the throttle. He's had a little moment. He's come back across the circuit. And it was at that point Mick Sieders would have thought, oh, the seas have parted. I'm going to lead this race. And unfortunately, Tom Alexander has slid back across the road, lightly made contact with the rear of that ute, and that was just enough to send him across to the outside of the road. So look how big this slide is. Alexander trying to gather it, huge amounts of opposite lock, too much, and then it spat him back the opposite way. Riles tried to straighten him up, unintentionally, of course, and then he's gathered more opposite lock, and as he's done that, the car's still porpoising across the road on the sand now. Looks like his foot's still into the throttle, which you've got to try and keep a bit of momentum across that sand.
And look how close.
And this is where the damage comes in. So Sieders, very unlucky to not make it past directly in that left rear wheel, and it's at this point here that the car is on its way to multiple rolling over.
Got the rear panel at the bottom before it got into a series of rolls for Mick Sieders. Bits and pieces, including the wheel, shearing away from the 45 Mitsubishi Triton. They are built tough, but that's going to take a lot of work to get that turned around, even for Sandown.
So I'm just doing a quick count. That's 4, 5 rollovers before it came to rest. So let's have a look at this, because that was a slow-mo replay. They never look as bad in slow-mo as they do in real time. So let's have a look at this. All happening very quick on the run up to turn 1. Little light contact. Rear of the car of Alexander. I've got it. No, I don't. And then back into the rear of Sieders, and over it goes. Wow.
Coming to rest on the wall down there at turn 2. Real time from the turn 2 camera. So just about got past it. Mick Sieders, and just enough of a hit. Go for a series of rolls. And the wheel across the back of the fence, landing on the wall. He's climbed out of the car, he's A-OK. But the number 45 Total Tools Triton, not the case. Here it is, looking from the final turn. And there it goes into a series of rolls. Panels coming off, and landing just on top. Mick Sieders climbed out the passenger side.
So I could see Mick Sieders' green, fluoro green helmet in that shot that we saw from the exit of turn 3, as he was trying to get out. So that's good to see, and always the showman, Mick Sieders. Well done, mate. He'll be a bit sore tomorrow, though, I can guarantee it, although he's a bit jovial at the moment.